Good afternoon. Well, no, sorry, good morning. So today we're gonna work on lesson number 2 in lesson number 7 in your books. Thank you very much for your punctuality. And let me share with you what we're doing today. So there you have it. Lesson number 2, unit number 7 in your English ID. And you will find lesson number 2 on pages 74 and 75. And the agenda is for you is, well, it's not here. Well, but I will tell you, we're gonna make a reflection. We're gonna read a quotation and then we're gonna discuss what you think of it. Then we're gonna play a game in Kahoot. So get ready with your devices so you can access to kahoot.com and enter the code that I'm gonna share with you later on. And then finally study lesson number 2, unit number 7, but it's not report speech, it's just another topic. So this is the quotation I wanted to analyze today. And maybe, I don't know, and one boy can help me reading it, please. One boy. No boys in the class. Diego Bolaños, can you unmute your microphone? Diego Bolaños, are you there? No, you're not in class. Oscar Lopez? You can unmute your microphone, Oscar, okay. Henry Mauricio, you always help me out.
Yeah, teacher.
Can you please help me reading the quotation?
Better to light a candle, better to light a candle than to curse the darkness.
Thank you so much. So I'm gonna give you my perspective, my opinion about this Chinese proverb, and then you can you might agree or disagree with me, and you can give me your POVs as well. So it's better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. So this is like some sort of metaphor that the author did. Darkness represents problems, and sometimes when you are going through difficult situations, sometimes you start cursing life, you start blaming people, you start feeling so bad when you are facing adversities. But according to this, it is much better not complain about, not blame someone of what is happening to you, but do something positive. So when you are immersed in the darkness, a good thing to do, the most intelligent thing to do is to light a candle so you can see into the darkness and you can see much better and you can see a way out of the situations that you are probably facing, because life, this is what life is all about, setbacks. So if you think that life is an easy road to take, so you're wrong. So the problems are part of life. But the best thing you can do is to stay positive, to keep calm, as they say. And it is much better. It is preferred that you do something positive than start cursing or blaming, beating other people up when you are in these dark situations or situations that probably are not so good for you. And you get desperate, you get overwhelmed of what you're living. So this is what I think. I don't know if you agree or disagree, or do you want to add something to what I've said. Diana, Giselle, can you hear me? Or Alison, Camila? Not here. Tatiana?
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Do you have anything to say about this?
Well, I don't know. I don't. Well,
So,
I think
Tema.
I agree with what you say.
Mhm.
First of all, and I don't know. We. I don't know.
Well,
I don't
when you are
really
in
know.
trouble, what is the attitude? What is the attitude you have
Where I'm
towards
in
problems?
trouble, I cry.
Oh,
But then I made the things and I do it right. I guess I try to do my best after I cry.
okay.
First of all, I cry. Don't take my example, please. Don't do that.
But it's a normal reaction. And
Yeah.
sometimes it helps you to relieve pain. It helps you to relieve
One of my
stress.
friends says that it's healthy to cry.
It is.
So I'll take that and I'm going to cry every day.
Okay. Yeah, crying is a normal reaction. Yeah, it is a normal reaction, and it helps you to relieve stress. But the point is that you, after you cried, of course, after crying a river if you want it, you must keep a positive attitude towards anything. Sometimes there are things that you can control. Sometimes there are things you can't. But this is the way the ball bounces, like as they say. Life is full of problems. If someone tells you that you won't have any problems, that's a terrible baseball lie. Problems are gonna be there forever, so you have to learn how to live with them and to stay calm every step at the way. Ángel Recinos, are you there, Ángel Recinos, Ángel Daniel Recinos? That means yes. Can you talk? And that means no. Okay. So let me see another opinion, and then we move to the game. We'll see who's really listening and who's not. Carlita Navas, you always help me. You always do. Are you there?
Hi. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Do you have
Well,
anything to say about it?
I think nothing to say. I'm agree with you and Tatiana because I cry too,
Mm,
but I try to like breathe, be here,
mhm.
and I don't know, like everything is gonna pass.
Yeah. Everything does. Everything
Yes,
pass. Yes.
and
And
that just be here, and that problem you have is gonna pass, and that's it. Breathe.
mm,
That's my tip, I
mhm.
guess.
Yeah, it's a good tip, by the way. So you have to remember this. Well, sometimes you are facing or you're going through difficulties. It's like you are drowning in a glass of water, but that glass of water sometimes it becomes an ocean for you because you can see a way out, and that's why the author of this proverb is making an analogy with darkness and desperation. So problems are darkness and blah, 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 because you can't see. It is because you can't see clearly when you're trouble. And that's why darkness is compared with it, because you are unable to see that there's a future, that there's an end of the road. And like Carla says, everything passes, everything ends. And that it's a very positive thing to think. So now this is not your agenda. Maybe I did not update it. Sorry. But I have a game for you. And so please access to kahoot.com. And well, this is the first class of the week that I have with you. But well, I had another class with another group with other rooms, and the class is already into 2. It's about movies. So this unit number 7, is all about movies and fans and things like that. So today we're gonna play a game in Kahoot related to the unit's topic, movies. We'll see how much you know about movie titles. Give me a second.
Teacher, I'm sorry, but Luciana is saying that you took her out of the class.
Yeah, it's because she didn't have the avatar.
But is she?
But I'm not that sure. You know, the things that happen at the beginning of these classes, there were certain uncomfortable incidents. And maybe she can fix that problem. It's not difficult. She just got to, you know, use the avatar as a display. I don't know if you were there, guys, if you were in one of those classes or some so-called strangers start writing and saying, you know, cursing in the class, in the middle of the class. And this is a very uncomfortable situation. So that's why we're taking precautions. It's not personal, it's just that we have to take certain precautions. It's one of the classes policies and one of the school policies that if you're not using your avatar, you can't log in classes. Or I might be obliged to remove you from the class. So tell her that she gotta use the avatar and then everything's gonna be all right.
Okay, teacher.
No, thank you for letting me know. So there you are. This is the pin. So you can access to the game. Let's wait for a couple of minutes. There's no way you got this one wrong. Yeah, all of you got it right. A very iconic movie. Next. Well, so far, Chris is the first place. NSC second, Merari third, Tati fourth, and Oscar fifth. Next. Ooh, can see the picture. There it is. Another one. It is very famous among you. Oh, even though 2 people got it wrong, but most of you got it right. Well, 4 people in total got it wrong. You're not fans, aren't you? Let me see the scoreboard. Chris is still first, but now Tati is second, Oscar's third, Henry and Daniela are following closely. Number 3, a horror movie. Very well-known movie. I've seen it. It is a long saga. Too many movies to my taste. And 7 people got it right. Is so. So since we have 50 questions, we're not gonna go over 50 questions today. It's too long. We're gonna see only 15, just 15 pictures. Oscar has the higher answer streak of 3. Good, Oscar. You had the highest answer streak in 3. He's on fire. Now Chris is first. Well, he continues in the first place, followed by Henry, Oscar, AT, who had no idea who he or she is, and Genesis. And that did disappear from the top 5. Next. Easy, right? Okay, all of you got it right. Well, no, just one of you didn't know. The Hunger Games. The other one is the Hunter Games, because there's one difference in one letter here. Let me see. Henry has a streak with 4 correct answers in a row. So Henry is on fire. Next. This one right here is very sad. It's about the Jew Holocaust. It's in Netflix if you want to check it out. Is The Pianist. The Pianist. Let me see. Henry is first, Chris second, AT is third, Tati is fourth, and Kenya is fifth. Next. All of you are gonna get this one right. There's no way that you make a mistake here. Very iconic in the pop culture. Yeah, Titanic. Of course it is. Let me see if 5 players have reached answer streak 3. Henry is still first, followed by Chris, AD, Tati, and Kenya. Number 7. Animated movies. Just one person got it wrong, then the rest, you knew that it was Madagascar. ET is on fire, has a streak with 7 correct answers in a row. But Henry remains the leader. Next. Fantastic Four, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Black Christmas, or Ghost Rider. Or Mortal Kombat, maybe. Yeah, the Ghost Rider. Let me see. Chris has a streak with 8 correct answers in a row. Good. He's on fire, but it's still in second place. AD, Kenya, and Genesis. Again, Tatiana has been removed from the top 5. Adam Sandler's movie. Okay, 7 people got it right. 50 First Dates. 5 said Jack and Jill. This is one Adam Sandler's movies. And Jack and Jill has been considered one of the worst movies ever produced in the history of movies. And I agree with them. Next. Henry first, Chris, Kenya, Genesis, 80. Question 10. That is a classic. The Blue Lagoon, Castaway, Bonnie and Clyde, or Lost? Lost is a series, not a movie, huh? The Blue Lagoon, the Black Lagoon, the Blue Lagoon. Let me see, it says here, Carla Navas has the highest answer, streak of 7. But you're not still in the top 5, my dear. But Henry is still first. Let's move to the 11th movie. Scream, Stan Helsing, a scary movie. Oh, I Know What You Did Last Summer. A scary movie, of course. Now Genesis is on fire. But Henry's still the leader, but Chris is smelling, is breathing in Henry's neck. So watch out. 12. We're gonna watch 15, remember? A thriller from the 90s. Yeah, The Silence of the Lambs. Okay, the scoreboard didn't change this time. 13. Easy. Toy Story. Yeah, this obnoxious teddy bear is Ted. Sure he is. So we are almost getting to the end and Henry is the leader. Easy, iconic movie. This is Mission Impossible. 3 in a row, Daddy is back in the game. But Henry is the leader and we go with the last picture. "13 students, all of you said that is Shrek. And let me end the game right here and see who's the winner. Let's see the podium. 3rd place goes for Genesis. Congratulations. 2nd goes for Christopher. So without a shadow of doubt, number 1 or 1st place is Henry. Henry is an avid movie fan. Congratulations, Henry. Now let's go over the class. Open your books, please. Page 74. Page 74, 74. Lesson number 2. Lesson number 1 has been worked. The class is in YouTube, so you can check it out, get the answers and everything, and then it's time for lesson 2. And we have a question. What are you really into? What are you really into is asking you for your interest. Tell me.
You kick out Ligia and Catherine, and both of them have the avatar and the name correctly.
So ask them to join again, please.
Okay.
So what are you really into? So this question attempts to check out your interest, your likes, and you ask to people just to know that. What are you really into? So in my case, and taking as a reference the context of movies, I'm really into horror movies. I do love horror movies. I like that genre. I don't know why, because they're not scary at all. But there is something about the paranormal thing that caught my attention, because we have different types of horror movies as well. We have some of the slashers. They call them slasher, which is basically of a serial killer that, of course, kills people and is going around with a particular weapon. Sometimes it's a knife, sometimes it's an axe. We also have those horror movies based on paranormal activities, ghosts, demons, and other entities. And we also have those that they are objects. Well, those are haunted. Haunted is the category, haunted houses. So there are mentions, all houses that has been reputed to be haunted, as full of spirits and ghosts. So this is what I'm really into, because I liked it. I like them. So let me see you. Dariela, can you unmute your microphone, dear?
Hi, teacher.
Hello, Dariela, long time not hear you.
Yes.
Okay, tell me, what are you really into? Let's focus on movies. On movies, what are you really into?
I don't know, teacher. It's
Do you watch movies? Do you like to watch movies?
sometimes.
Oh, that's what I see. And in general, I mean, if you don't want to talk about movies, what are you really into? Music, sports? I don't know.
Music. Give
Music.
me a second, teacher. My mom is calling me now.
Yeah, I'm listening your cell phone vibrating. Okay, Maria Fernanda Estrada, are you there?
Yes, hi teacher.
What are you really into, Fer?
I think that I don't have a really specific type
Oh,
of
or
movie because I
oh,
love everything, but I would say action movies.
action movies. Okay,
Yeah.
you're into, well, not really into, but you like them. You like them.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. So then it's time for you to make some predictions. We have this movie poster right here, and you plenty see that is probably of a horror movie. There's another category for horror movies, is monsters. Monsters. Creature from the Black Lagoon. So in the game, there was the Blue Lagoon. And I recall the Black Lagoon, so that's why I said black instead of blue. So you have to give me at least 3 predictions. 3 predictions of what is the movie about. What is the plot like of this story? Let me see. It's easy to predict because those movies are full of cliches, right? Kenya Yadira, can you talk? I mean, I know you can talk, but can you talk to the microphone? Kenya Gomez? Yes, no, maybe. Daniela Guardado?
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Tell me, please, one prediction, one guess. What do you think is this movie about?
I think that is about a monster that stole a woman.
Very good. Yeah, and why do you think the monster kidnapped the woman?
Because he loved her.
Ah, very good. That is some sort of cliché, huh? A movie cliché. Do you know what cliché means? Cliché. Any ideas of what cliché means? Let me share with you. Wait a second. So a cliché is when something is so repetitive, something that you have seen many times. For example, a movie cliché is, let's say in horror movies, is that the black guy, there's always a black guy or a black woman, and they always died at first. That is a cliché. In every single horror movie, the black guy, the black girl always dies at first.
Blonde one is the first to die.
And also, that's another cliché. Another cliché is that the monster always falls in love with a pretty girl. Why? The monster always falls in love with a beautiful character, either a boy or a girl. That's a movie cliché. So this is what you got. And let me see another guessing of the movie plot. Maybe, let me see who else is here. Christopher Eduardo. The winner. So you are a fan. You know a lot about movies. Tell me, Christopher, can you talk? Ah, you can't. Okay. So then let's play safe here. Carlita.
Hi, teacher.
Another prediction or guess of the movie plot?
Maybe the group of friends was exploring the lagoon, I don't know, and they get lost, like always.
Like always do.
Yes.
They always get lost. They never get cell phone signal. You know, those communications in the United States really suck. Their cell phones never work. Yeah, that's a cliché too. Yeah, an expedition of people, a group of guys that got lost. They got a wrong turn in the way, or they took a shortcut, and the shortcut made us get lost. And then suddenly they, conveniently to the plot, they come across with a monster, and the monster falls in love with someone in the group, try to kidnap her, kidnap him, and in the process, it kills many people. And the black guy or the Chinese guy, well, not the Chinese, the Asian guy always dies in the middle of it. And only 2 people survive. Only 2 people, the rest of the crew dies. Very predictable. So now we're gonna listen to a conversation between 2 friends. You have to see if the guessings that you helped me to come up with are there, because they're gonna talk about the plot. And then you're gonna listen for a second time and complete the gaps, fill out the gaps with the missing words.
Audio 7.5.
What are you watching this time?
Another B movie like The Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? The Cars That Ate Paris?
Ha ha, very funny. You've seen all the scary movie sequels 5 times, so what are you saying?
Yeah, but they're all much better than this stuff you're watching. What's this one called, anyway?
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Creature from where?
The Black Lagoon.
Wow, a movie from the 50s on DVD. Those studios must be really desperate.
Yep, and Creature was released on Blu-ray last week, so you know what I want for my birthday.
So let me guess. The main character is a big, scary monster who lives in the water and eats people. The end.
No, he's not a monster. He's a prehistoric man. The creature was captured by an expedition, and...
Oh, scary.
But he falls in love with one of the women in the group.
And they get married?
Come on, Travis, open your mind a little. This movie was considered a classic at the time.
A classic? Yeah, right.
It's true. Creature was so successful that they made 2 sequels a few years later.
2 sequels were made? Of this film? Seriously?
Uh-huh. And the 3 movies were produced in 3D.
Wow, I'd love to read the reviews.
Well, for your information, it got great reviews at the time. And they even made a musical a few years ago.
Isn't that nice? A green monster singing love songs. Oh, wait, that's Shrek.
Okay, we're gonna listen for a second time with your classmates' voices. Henry, can you help me with this, please?
Yes, teacher.
And Dariela,
Hi, teacher.
can you be the woman? Can you see very well here?
Give me a second, because I'm in my cell phone, so I
Ah,
will.
yeah, with your cell phone, you can zoom the screen.
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna be the woman in the conversation, and Henry is the man. Okay, Henry, you may start.
What are you watching this time? Another B movie like The Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, The Cars That Ate Paris?
Haha, very funny. You seen all the scary movie squills the time, so what are you saying?
Yeah, but they are much better than this stuff you're watching. What this one called anyway?
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Creature from where?
The Black Lagoon.
Wow. A movie from the 50s, a movie for the 50s on DVD. Those studios must be really desperate.
Yep, and Creature was released on Blu-ray
Mhm.
last week, so you know what I want for my birthday.
So let me guess. The main character is a big, scary monster who lives in the water and eats people. The end.
No, he's not a monster. He's a prehistoric I
Man,
can't see
a
man.
prehistoric man.
The creature was captured by an expedition, and
Whoa, very scary.
but he falls in love with one of the women in the group.
And and they get married?
Come on,
Travis.
what, Travis?
Yeah, Travis.
Travis, open your mind and
A little.
open your mind a little. The movie was considered a classic at this time.
A classic. Yeah, right.
It's true. Creature was so successful that they made the sequels of a four
You.
a few years later.
2 sequels were made of this film. Seriously?
Uh-huh.
Uh, to,
It's, uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and three movies were produced in 30s,
3D.
3D.
Wow. I love to read the reviews.
Well, for information, I got great reviews at the time, and they
Even.
they even sh-
Maybe.
made a musical a few years ago.
Isn't that nice? A green monster singing love songs. Oh, wait. That's right.
Okay, thank you. That was an excellent performance.
Somebody.
You you were able to reproduce the sarcasm with the man's voice. But that was good. So in our guessings, we said, our guesses, we said that he was a monster, but they said it's not a monster, it's a prehistoric man equals a monster. And it was captured by these guys, and then he set himself free. He fell in love with this woman, kidnapped her, and blah, blah, blah. End of the story. Let me see. Listen and complete. Well, we have listened it twice already. So give me the answers. They released Creature from the Black Lagoon on
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray. Thank you. The second, and capture the creature.
An expedition.
Yeah, an expedition captured the creature. Number three, people consider this movie
Classic.
yeah, classic at the time. They made two what?
Sequel.
Sequel.
Thank you. And they produced the three movies in in
3D.
yes, 3D, 3 dimensions. And then well, I like the way that Henry role played the conversation, because he was able to reproduce this section. Word of English. People don't always mean what they say. When the man said, so let me guess. Oh, scary. And yeah, right. He didn't exactly mean what he was saying with words, because he used a tone of voice that made us know that he was making fun of the woman's tastes. His tone in the sentence, like, isn't it that nice, shows sarcasm. So when you are being, when you're being sarcastic, you change the tone of your voice. So people see that there's a difference and you don't really meaning what you are saying. See, but you are experts in this area. So we all are, right, experts in this area. Okay, then we have 3 questions in here. Have you ever watched a B movie? What is a B movie? That's a very good question. Do you know, guys, what a B movie is?
Not really.
Not really. So, but do you have the access to the internet? And I will ask to Maria Fernanda Estrada.
It's like the second movie, the
Mm.
sequel, I think.
No, not exactly.
Uh,
Mafer, are you there? Yeah, right. Can you look up on the internet
okay, right now.
the definition, please? So while my dear Maffer
B-movie.
is looking up, let's read the other questions. Well, have you ever watched a B movie like the
Oh,
one?
it's a type of commercial movie. It's a cinema commercial of
But
down
yes,
presupuesto. I don't know how to say.
the budget.
The budget.
And the budget is low or is high?
Low.
It's very low. Yes, exactly. You're right. Thank you. So a B movie is basically that. A very low budget movie. Movies like those blockbusters like The Avengers, Transformers, all of those movies that spend millions of dollars in wages and visual effects, the budget is very high. They have 40 millions to spend of the movie production, but in contrast, B movies got a very low, cheap budget. So there's where you have $1,000 to produce the movie. So you know that the product is not gonna be so good unless you have an excellent story to tell. Otherwise, it's gonna be like Creature from the Black Lagoon. So can you imagine the costume of this monster or the special effects, the visual effects? They're not so good. Have you ever watched a movie like this one? If you have to tell me how did you like it. Then second, do your friends and relatives have the same taste in movies as you? And the third one, the best and the worst movie you've seen this year. So let's answer these questions in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, question number 1. Henry, have you ever watched a B movie in your life? Haven't you?
Yeah, I see some ones.
Tell me one name.
Um, all the Disney sequels, the bad sequels.
Yeah, but they're not B movies because they have a huge budget. But how did you like these movies? The ones that you're talking about. Did you like them?
No, not so much.
Not
I mean,
so much. Why not?
I mean, yeah, to waste time, yes, yeah,
Okay,
at least.
uh-huh.
But
Okay, so but you will never include these movies in your top 3, right?
never,
Okay.
never. They always wait.
Okay, thank you, Henry. Tatiana, do your friends and relatives have the same taste in movies as you?
Well, I guess maybe
What?
because I'm not a movie person, so
Ah.
I don't watch a lot of movies. I
Mhm.
don't know the names of the movies and all that stuff. But I could say that one of my best friend
Mhm.
likes all the Marvel movies, and that is a thing that we have in common. So I think
Okay.
yeah, and my brother too. So
Okay. Your brother Josue, right?
really, well,
Okay.
it's yeah. It's his name.
Yeah,
Freddy.
yeah. But what was the other name? Josue, his middle name, right?
No, it's the first one.
The first one. And the middle name?
No.
Wow,
Oh my
wow.
God, it's my brother, and I get confused.
Yeah, I'm
It
seeing
is
this.
Freddy Josue. Yeah.
Freddy, yeah, Freddy. I call him Freddy, and I forget. Okay, but I knew he was Josue. And by the way, he's not my brother. Shame on you. Okay, thank you. Number 3, Carlita,
Hi.
the best movie you've seen this year.
The best.
The best
Oh my God.
this year.
Mm,
Not necessarily a movie premiere. Maybe an old movie, but you watched it this year.
I don't know. Don't watch
Oh,
movies, sorry.
yeah.
I
Okay.
don't like it. And no, I can't think one
What
of the best.
and what do you spend your time on?
I don't like movies, but I prefer documentaries. But I don't
Oh,
like, I don't know. It's weird, but
okay.
yes.
Your documentaries. What kind of
Yes.
documentaries?
In Netflix, there's a lot of
Yeah, I know.
documentaries.
I
I like,
know.
like life. I don't know.
Ah,
Life, death. There's
mm-hmm.
one that is called Going Home.
Mm-hmm.
If you have time, see it because it's so, I don't know, so cool and wow, I don't know.
Can
Going
you read?
Home,
Going home.
Ramdas. Going
Okay.
Home, yes, in Netflix.
Well, I will try. I will try because Tati suggested me one TV series, and it's still in my waiting list. So, but I
Okay,
will try to
And
take
it
it.
was like a Monaco.
That was like a month ago. So
Yes.
yeah, I don't really have time now. When I was working from home, home office, I had the time, but now I'm here, you know, time is limited. But I'm looking forward to make a space. All right, then we
but
have
it doesn't last long. It's
1 hour,
no,
less than an
30
hour.
minutes. 30
Oh, really?
minutes, yes, yes.
Mm. So it is much better because a TV series, yeah, it lasts longer.
It's just 40 minutes.
Yes.
40
Be
minutes,
sure.
9 episodes, 3
But you could see it
seasons.
in one day.
Yeah, in one whole day. I just have 2 hours to watch TV a day. That's the
The
thing.
night, I don't know, but it
Yeah, at
doesn't
night.
take that much time.
Okay, I'm promised. I will try one day. One day, one day. So we have these expressions when you show how fun you are, from the strongest to the lightest. Oh no, from the lightest to the strongest. This is the strongest. When you say I like, I'm really into, I'm a big fan of, I am a huge fan of. So you see how the intensity of your comments is increasing. You see, I like is not the same that I'm obsessed with. And we're talking about obsessions because we're gonna read, and if we have time, we're gonna watch this video, Leave Britney Alone. It's about a fan who got really obsessed with Britney Spears, who is actually here. One day, she was at the top of the world. She was the princess of pop. She was everywhere. She was famous. She became millionaire, etc., etc., etc. But sometimes that fame takes its tolls in people's life, and it took toll in Britney Spears' life. And one day, the paparazzi, the media, start attacking Britney Spears for a performance that she had in MTV a long time ago. And this boy got so mad at the paparazzis, and he shoot a video in YouTube asking people leave Britney alone. We're gonna read this and answer exercise B. We're gonna classify the most obsessed fan with number 1, the second with 3, and the least obsessed with number 3. And then we also have some types of obsessive fans. They are arranged from A to letter E. And they got the names here. Listen and complete. And if we have time, we're gonna watch the video, or you can watch it in your house.
Audio 7.6. What? Obsessive? Me? Do you recognize the man in the photo? His name's Chris Crocker, and a few years ago, he recorded a short video of himself crying and asking the paparazzi, the media, and the general public to stop attacking Britney Spears. Crocker's Leave Britney Alone video became an instant YouTube hit with over 2 million views in the first 2 hours. Chris Crocker doesn't just like Britney Spears. He lives and breathes Britney Spears. He's what we call an obsessive fan. But are all fans the same? For example, I have all 7 seasons of House on DVD, but does that really mean I'm a fanatic? Well, I don't eat on Dr. House plates or have Dr. House posters in my room. In fact, I don't have anything apart from the DVDs, so no, I don't think I qualify as an obsessive fan. We're all fans of something or someone. My sister has a Rihanna-style haircut right now. That's fine, really. But some of us go a little crazy with our devotion, like Chris Crocker, and that can be a problem. So here are 5 types of obsessive fans. Type A. Fans who want to use their idols' names. Well, not only use, but legally adopt them. Type B. Fans who want to dress like their idols. Sometimes, with the right clothing, makeup, and accessories, you'd be amazed at the results. Type C. Fans who spend lots and lots of money to travel around the globe just to see their idols. Type D. Fans with huge collections of absolutely everything that has a connection with their idols. Movie posters, CDs, concert tickets, personal objects. Type E. Nothing can stop these people. They are crazy. In fact, they are so crazy that some of the things they do are illegal, like invading their idols' houses or stealing their possessions.
Okay, because of the time, I'm just revealing the answers. So the writer is the least obsessive fan. Number 3, number 2 is the writer's sister, and definitely the most obsessed fan is the man in the photo, Chris Crocker. Then the types of fans, the collector is D, the big spender is C, the name thief is A, the lunatic is E, and the Xerox machine is letter B. So we finished this lesson, but I don't want you to leave an assignment, a homework assignment to watch the video yourself. We're gonna watch it